Last time on Ruined King.
Brothers and sisters, a new enemy has risen in Bilgewater. The goddess Nagakaboros has shown him to me.
Reveal him to us, truth-bearer.
This Bloodharbor Ripper butchers men in their homes and in the streets. I can sense the fear, the stagnation he brings. We honor the Mother Serpent by restoring motion and driving him out.
Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today we continue our journey into Ruined King. Our journey began with Misfortune, the new pirate queen of Bilgewater. She became the new ruler of Bilgewater after killing the Reaver King Gangplank as revenge for killing her mother. As pirate queen, Misfortune seeks to create a new era for Bilgewater, one where the pirate gangs are united and the people uplifted from the current squalor. After another successful meeting to secure another gang under her banner, deadly spirits of the harrowing attacked her estate. Though these spirits were repelled, Misfortune seeks aid from the Buhru, a group of spiritual warriors and priestesses with the strength to fight the spirits. From here, we are introduced to the Buhru's truth-bearer priestess, Illaoi. Illaoi, after seeing a vision of terrible violence, seeks to crush the Bloodharbor Ripper that plagues the streets of Bilgewater. This is where we continue our journey. Let's do this! I think what we're gonna do is look around, explore, and see what we can grab, these treasures and these lores, and see what else we can just uncover, generally. So first, let's try to see if we could talk to some of these people. Gangplank was a captain more than a king, and when you're on the ship, the captain, he's your god. Interesting. What's this? Wretched. Yeah, that looks wretched. Don't think anyone should be trying to consume that, not gonna lie. That'd probably kill you. What they gotta say? Don't think I've ever smelled anything worse than them slaughter docks. Thought I'd have myself a grand adventure. First stop, Bilgewater. Oh. Come on. Bilgewater, of course. Ugh. Now I'm stuck here. Only thing worse than sand is salt. It gets everywhere and it stings when it does. No wonder all these mad folk turn to monster hunting. I just had the meme, the Star Wars meme. It's about sand. It's rough, coarse, and it gets everywhere. That guy just did a Star Wars. I was the richest girl in Bilgewater once. Big fish guy offered me 3... Okay, come on. 3 whole ships. Fish guy says man's about to make a bet in yonder tavern. Go and bet against him, he said. Lost the bet. Man won a pile of gallons. Fish go... I does it. Fish guy made it good though. Ships all sunk. Terrible, Captain. I think. I was. Okay. Yeah, that is my only complaints. The speech bubbles just disappear so fast. I can't keep up. Gold. Mark Wolfhide scraps. Interesting. You can buy pretty much anything you can imagine in Bilgewater if you know who to ask, and you've got the coin. Fair enough. Alright, that's this little section. Can't talk to them. Let's go up the stairs. I wonder if this thing she's carrying is heavy. I feel like it's not, but at the same time is. Because she's just carrying around all nonchalantly. I know hunting is dangerous, but I thought that was just at sea. Crane snapped and nearly crushed me. Damn, well, at least you're alive. Even in death, this creature's motion continues. It will feed many. That is one way to think about it. 2 minor cleansing potions, 3 minor group health potions, Merc wolf hide scraps, white essence, and 26 gold. That is very useful. And there's like 3 people there. Okay. I spit on Gangplank's memory. The tribe should never have dealt with that brute. That guy must have been a real asshole. I mean, granted, they shot Miss Fortune's mother, so I assume they were an asshole. Just randomly shooting civilians. Gangplank's a man you could profit from, but never trust. While Fortune's a woman you can trust, but holds no profit. Interesting. Hauled in another spike eel today. Looks like the Busan's gonna give us all a week's leave. This must be the lore. Holy crap. We got 10 points into something. Slaughter Ducks, the Visionary, 1 of 3. Diary. I finally made it to Blywater. I could cry with joy. The heavy stink of the death on the tide confirms my dearest dream. The Shadow Isles lie just over the horizon. After decades of questing, the perfect vista approaches. Since childhood, I've longed to set my brush to paint the rarest scenery in the world. The ruins of the blessed isles, wreathed with spirits and specters, ripe with revenants. I've traveled sheer across Valoran and crossed the darkest ocean to be here. My talents will be tested on that melancholy rubble. My brush will master those wraiths. The paintings I create will be contemporary masterpieces, rarer and more precious than a portrait of any Javan. Domacian aristocracy will drool to hang them in their sitting rooms, and twirling my brush, I will walk into the halls of history. Entry has been added to the journal. Interesting. Yeah, what? Okay, I guess I can't talk to them. Looks like we're back up here from the beginning of the cutscene. I think we talked to this person, but let's see. I'm thinking of telling a story about this place. A city of fools built on the wreckage of those who came before. I've taken up residence here to determine whether it should be hopeful or tragic. Let me just go back. Irony pushes me toward the former. I'm curious if there's an option in the menu to allow us to keep these dialogue options longer. Because it is a little annoying to have to redo that a couple times to read the full message. Oh, I can hold to view the district map. Okay, that's cool. Let's take a look at the pause menu. We can go to equipment, inventory, journal, and bestiary. Let's go into Bestiary real quick. Yes, we'll look at the tutorial. When an enemy is encountered for the first time, it will be unlocked and appear in the Bestiary. By selecting an enemy, you can view its detailed information, including combat ability descriptions, loot drops, and locations where they can be found. Enemy ability information can also be viewed during combat encounters by entering Inspect mode. Okay then. Of course, we have the wild gunner that we fought at the very beginning. And of course, it's only in Blywater. Then we had the Miss Walker, the Sorrowful Wisp, and the Spectral Wharf Rat. It looks like they actually have descriptions. The Spectral Wharf Rat, a savage wharf rat that has been corrupted by the Black Mist. Its image phases in and out of sight, making it difficult to hit. Strike it with a speed lane attack to keep it from phasing. Sorrowful Wisp, a mournful spirit corrupted by the Black Mist. When slain, it will transfer power to an ally, increasing their attack power for a few turns. Mistwalker Sailor. Once a boisterous gray harbor sailor, now a menacing fiend corrupted by the black mist, has a mist bomb ready to explode when she is defeated. Use a speed lane attack to disarm it. And Wild Gunner, a Blywater seafarer stuck on land with a chip on his shoulder. Fair enough, and there's a lot of unknowns. A lot of them. Holy crap, we're gonna face a lot of different enemies and possible bosses. And here's, what's his name? Captain Thorn, a scheming Blywater lowlife and current captain of the Syndicate. Well, no longer the current captain since he got a bullet to the face. Okay, let's take a look at Journal. Yeah, we can watch do the tutorial. You can discover collectible pieces of lore scattered throughout exploration areas. Collected lore entries can be viewed in this menu, categorized by location. New sections will be added as new locations are discovered. View a list of lore rewards by pressing this button. By collecting lore scattered throughout exploration areas, you will earn lore points. When enough points have been earned, you can claim lore rewards, which grant rune shards used to enable runes. Fascinating. So we have Blywater, and there's one... Okay, so there's only one lore thing at the docks, and there's a bunch more in many other locations. There's the Shadow Isles, of course we have to go there since it's been mentioned a bunch of times. And then there's the ocean itself. Interesting. What is the bonus rewards? Okay, so we have 10 points so far. And there's a Tome of Knowledge for Illaoi, a Tome of Knowledge for Brahm, for Yaso, for Illaoi again, for Misfortune, for Pike, Ari. Okay, so these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters we got. Okay. So I assume, and what do they do? A Tome of Knowledge specifically tailored to unlocking potential within Illaoi grants a single rune shard to Illaoi. So it's for very specific characters to upgrade very specific things. Makes sense. And of course there's several options we don't have access to at the moment, which I assume is one of them is probably skills that you can unlock once you level up maybe, but we'll see. We got inventory next. You can view all of the items, loot, and rewards you have collected in the inventory menu. Items are divided into categories that can be navigated through the Categories tab. The Starts comparison grid will show the stat increase or decrease of gear items for each champion, and can be a convenient way to quickly manage equipment outside of the equipment menu. Some items, such as potions, are consumable and will be removed from the inventory once used. The Treasures category can include special container items. When consumed, these containers will reveal a variety of rewards, including very special quest items. Special artifacts can be found in the Treasures category. These items can be traded to certain vendors for black mark currency, used to purchase incredibly rare and powerful loot. So this game is very in-depth. Makes sense since the game is based off the original stuff and everything. So we got a Poro Defender, a shield crafted to resemble a Poro. Not sure what a Poro is. Cute, but not fluffy. And then there's a Poro Idol. It's also shaped, but this one's an Idol compared to Defender, and this one gives a lot more damage. Physical defense and stamina, but decreases attack power. But since and we could use it if we want to, but I'm not sure we should. Got nothing. So this is weapon, armor, accessory. We can add these. We have the Plunder's Pendant, a golden pendant worn by those who seek great fortune. Increases gold acquired in combat by 10%. And we have Savant's Tome, a trinket carried by those who study the intricacies of combat, increases XP acquired in combat by 10%. And both of these increase stamina, but they also give a buff. Interesting. I could select this just so I can get more XP. There we go. Oop. And then we have the health potions, meals, treasure, a chest full of potions to aid in the champions facing danger. And we got a bunch of random potions. And then we have ingredients, which we've been collecting for potential upgrades and quest items. Okay. So I gave Illaoi the one thing for XP since she is the first level, but I'm not sure if we can unequip it from her. I'm not sure. Either way, if the Plunderer's Pendant will probably go to Misfortune since it just makes sense because of the description. And then there's the equipment. Champions can equip 5 types of equipment items: weapon, armor, necklace, ring, and trinket. The combination of equipment items is crucial to the overall stat and power output of each champion. Attack power measures a champion's power, increases the effectiveness of damage heals and damage shields. Every point of will grants 10 mana. Every point of stamina grants 5 health. Physical defense will reduce the amount of physical damage taken. Magic defense will reduce the amount of magical damage taken. Critical damage represents the amount of extra damage a character will deal on a critical hit. Increasing crit rating will increase the chance of the champion to score a critical hit, dealing additional damage with attacks. As a champion's level increases, more critical rating is required to achieve a 1% increase. Increasing haste rating will reduce the time necessary to perform abilities and increase how often a character can act. As a champion's level increases, more haste rating is required to achieve a 1% increase. Increasing evade rating will increase the chance for a champion to dodge an attack, completely negating damage from it. As the champion level increases, more evade rating is required to achieve 1% increase. Increasing lifesteal rating will heal the character for a percentage of damage dealt. As the champion's level increases, more lifesteal rating is required to achieve a 1% increase. Equipment items have a level value. This is a good way to quickly locate higher and more powerful items. To equip an item, select the associated slot and then navigate to the item grid. Interesting. Oop. So we have the Tarnished Idol of Nagakaboros. The idol was gifted to Illaoi upon first becoming a Kraken Priestess. She has Priestess vestments worn by a Kraken Priestess. We can give her a ring, which we don't have. We can also give her a necklace, which could be the Plunder's Pendant, since we do have that. But we're not going to do that. And she also has the trinket, the Sabbat's Tome, which he had already given her. And it looks like we could... Okay, so we can get rid of it if we need to. So we can just clear it if we want. Okay, that's good to know. That means I can actually have both of these on at the same time to help for money and XP for the moment. And of course I can get rid of them if I want to, and to give them to somebody else. Okay then, alrighty then. That means with that, we have all the menu stuff we currently can do, and we've secured this portion. Of course, there's no more lore in this very specific area, but we still can go to the Warrens and to the slum markets if the game will allow us. Oh, there must be someone here who knows more about the Ripper. Okay, so we can't go over here, so we do have to go down into this little map section and continue the main story. Got it. Okay, that kind of does make sense since I assume there'll be major portions of the game where we stay directly focused mostly on the story, and then there will be moments where we can do a bunch of side content. I can take it, at least. It makes sense. Either way, let's get ready to go down there. Let's head down.
Heilangi stink. Why must my people be so stubborn?
Oh, that's a lot of people. Ooh, I think I had too much Myron's dark rum last night. Noxus wine is decent, but it's got nothing on Blywater's brews. I heard Misfortune drinks blood. That's how her hair's that red. You're just a drunk bastard. I've seen creatures from the deep larger than a ship. Only thing that scared me was Gangplank. I've seen creatures from the deep Okay, that's the same thing. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I have no idea if they're going to have multiple dialogues or not. There is multiple people here. I assume we just have to talk to one of these people and we'll figure out who we're supposed to talk to. Anyway, can I talk to you? Things were bad under Gangplank's rule. But is it really any better with Misfortune? Sometimes it feels like we just traded one brutal captain for another. I mean, maybe. I mean, she seems to be trying to do good in some ways. Do y'all think Misfortune's hiring? I'd love to be a soldier of fortune. Okay, same thing. What you guys say? Rich captains live up high, but they dock down here at the waterline like the rest of us. I have a feeling it's this guy, maybe, or is it that guy? I have no idea. Let's talk to this Chris. Saw the tidal trickster last night, I did. Scared me half to death with its little trident and flapping feet. Not a good omen seeing them. Bad times are coming, mark my words. Oh, it's this guy.
Little man, tell me, where can I find the Bloodharbor Ripper?
Who's asking?
I am Illaoi, truth-bearer of Nagakaboros, champion of the Buhru people.
Sure, lady. And I'm the Reaver King, Tom Kench. Buzz off. I'm trying to relax.
Perhaps a display of strength will change your mind.
Sorry. I try not to get into fights with strange women in bars.
So, you're unworthy, or just afraid?
You see this sword? I've run it through hundreds of men, most bigger than you. So how about you go on home?
I thought you would be stronger.
She clocked
They
dude
will
shit
learn,
in.
or they will die.
She clocked dude shit in hard. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. Let's look at her instant abilities. Tentacle Smash. Deals 18 damage, generates 10 overcharge, 50% chance to summon one tentacle. Tentacle Barrier. Reduce all damage taken by 40% plus 5% per active tentacle until next turn. Okay, so basically we have to use this in a bunch of tandem-wise to get enough to really defend ourselves with this. What do the lane abilities do? We have 2 so far. Grace of Nagakaboros. Heal a target for 43 and heal extra health per tentacle. So see, yeah, with the tentacle thing. Harsh Lesson. Deals 38 damage and causes all tentacles to strike the target for double damage. So basically, from what I can tell, even though she doesn't do a lot of damage with her her instant ability, it's clear that you have to use it a bunch to use your other abilities to make them more powerful. Which makes sense, I guess. We're gonna target one of the 2 bounty hunters. They are the same. Actually, I want to do an inspect and see. No, they all have a buff. They have 2 abilities: hamstring, light damage. Okay, chance to reduce haste for 20%. And then they have slice and dice, deals heavy damage over 4 hits. Okay, so they're probably not really that strong. We will target you.
You are nothing.
Ow. Oh, there's one tentacle. Alright, let's do some damage. And they do a little bit of damage. That's cool. Okay, only one tentacle showed up, so that's... I thought... Wait. 50% chance. I forgot it's a 50%. Okay. I'm not gonna really do the defense thing since they're not really giving me much damage. I could heal. I don't think we're... How much health do we have again? 250? We don't really need to heal, but we could...
You know nothing of strength.
Do this.
That'll teach you.
KO to him. Oh, we have a second tentacle now. So, do we get more tentacles? Interesting. Let's do harsh lesson again.
I am a teacher. Bilgewater will learn.
Alrighty then, we got some gold, some white essence, and a decent amount of XP. And we level up. Nice. So we unlocked a new ability, Healing Mist. Heals all allies for 39 health. And we also went to level 2, so our health is increased by 10, our stamina by 1, our attack by 1, our defense stays the same, and our magic defense stays the same. Alright.
Is that all you have? I was just starting to enjoy myself. The Bloodharbor Ripper. Tell me.
No one I know has actually seen him. Rumor is he stalks the alleys around the Warrens. They say he ain't alive. Not really.
Not alive.
His skin like a corpse, cold. And his eyes are empty, like a body pulled up from the sea.
A creature trapped between life and death. An affront to the goddess.
He, has a thing for captains. Find a captain and the Ripper won't be far behind, they say.
Thank you, little man.
Hey, you, want to stay a while? I never drank with a priestess before.
You break too easily.
Damn, dude, you got gut punched twice, physically and mentally just now. Damn. We could talk to him again, but I want to see what these other two people have to say. When Gangplank died, I burned my jagged hook's gear. I know which way the wind's blowing. Interesting. What you got to say, bartender? Oh, welcome to our humble establishment. I tell ye to make yourself at home, but that's liable to do ye more harm than good. What is this place? Have you heard of the Ripper? Let me ask this one first. Huh? Who hasn't? Has a taste for seafaring captains, near as anyone can tell. You'll find their remains spilling into the sea after he's done a fair night's work. I think meself safe being a bartender and all, though ne'er anyone can predict what a wild dog would do backed up against a corner. I'm sorry for the accent, I sometimes do that, random accents for the characters. What is this place? What's it look like to ya? This here's the captain's bar, straight from port. Men come in and sit here while they lose their sea legs. Aye, our rates here aren't for the meager, so the riffraff won't be gracing us with their presence. Helps draw a more established crowd. And that is everything we can say. Talk to him. I wonder if we could come back here and learn more information. Buy something, maybe. Does this person have anything else to say? Oh, damn. We really just killed him emotionally, bro. Pretty sure everyone's dialogue is still the same, so we're just gonna head probably back out, just making sure that door doesn't open.
We heard commotion.
My new Peilangi friends simply wish to learn Buhru tradition. Let us search the warrens nearby.
What the hell? They just phased into me. Oh wait, no, they're in our party now. They're actually... Interesting. Can I take a look at them in our... Nope, we can't see them in our equipment. They're both level 2. Okay. Of course, we also, because we leveled up, we heal. I love when these type of games that have level up systems, you heal automatically, so you don't have to waste a potion to heal. And holy crap. That is a lot of stuff we have. By looking at the potion bag real quick. That is a lot of stuff useful for our adventures. Okay, I wasn't able to go this way. I believe I talked to this person already. Yeah, I think. You know what? I don't know if I talked to these two because I think I got stopped like right here. So I'm just gonna say their dialogue. Hey, you bunch look mean, but Gangplank was a bastard's bastard. How could our harpoons miss a creature so large? I don't know, man. Maybe just trash. I'm stupid. So we got to go to the Warrens, but we could also possibly go to the slum market. We might get turned around because of the story, but let's just... Okay, then we will just keep going, but first... Oh, who does he think he is? I've hauled more horror eels. Oh. If you want to pause the video to read those, you can, because I wasn't going to be able to keep the... go fast enough. Anyway, you're going to the Warrens. Oof, I do not envy you. Only good thing about the Ripper is there's a lot of fresh shark bait lately. The Warrens are full of unsavory types. You wouldn't catch me on that side of town. If you don't make it back, we'll give you a proper sea burial. Sailor's promise. Hey, at least some people are not assholes. Let's go. Alright then. Expected a cutscene. But it's all good. Clearly we gotta go that way towards the slaughter shed. But there is a bunch of little treasures and stuff, so we can easily go around real quick to explore. Hitting an enemy with a dungeon ability will initiate combat. So I assume they're talking about this. So it'll initiate combat earlier on than previously. Like, they would actually have to attack you and all that, but... Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's see. Let's go to the left, clear that, and then we'll see what we'll do... where we'll go, because I know... Well, not where we'll go, if there's any combat. Because I assume over here might not be combat. Maybe. Oh, no, that's a combat situation. Fuck you. Okay, so it does. And it doesn't do any damage.
I don't scare, I don't tire, and I don't stop.
I noticed, her character is the first one to talk during an actual combat encounter. Oh, wait. Oh, we are playing as, actually, can we look at... Let's see, who's she? Female Buhru warrior. She's level 2 like us, 130 health, 100 mana, 31 overcharge ability. Of course, we have Illaoi. Sometimes I can pronounce her name, sometimes I can't. And then we have male Buhru warrior, 140 health, 80 mana, and 32 overcharge. Interesting. We also have the Warren Squatter and a back alley cut purse. That is one hell of a name. Let's see. Puncturing blow, very light damage, applies 2 stacks of bleeding. True damage over 3 turns. Overhead smash deals moderate damage and applies a bleed, dealing true damage over 3 turns. So I assume the true damage is sort of the bleeding damage compacted, I assume. And then we have Hamstring, deals light damage and applies slow, reducing haste by 20% for 1 turn. Slice and Dice. So, okay, so this guy has the same abilities as the Bounty Hunters. Got it. Okay, let's see. What's her instant abilities? Jab. Deals 18 damage over 2 hits. Generates 10 overcharge. Defend. Reduces all damage taken by 40%. And her one single lane ability is Cleanse. Heals a target for 20 health and removes all debuffs from them. So I assume that means also the bleed effect. So she's a good possible balancer for us to work on combat.
You have the strength of a sea slug.
Damn. Okay, anyway. Oh wait, no wait. They're damaged. They've been damaged. Hold up. It doesn't tell me their health. But yeah, looks like they've been damaged because a little bit of their black bar is gone. Then I'll target the squatter first. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he stabbed me a ham. Okay, so when you initiate combat in the overworld by you do it, you do damage them. So I was right. I thought you didn't. So we got the homie who also has jab and defend and also can heal. Okay, so you're just generic people. Got it. Well, I mean, they don't have actual names, so I knew they were generic, but I assumed, like, they'll have different movesets until you get actual characters to join you. But, you know, it was just punch this guy. Cleansing debuffs. Fighter can have special status effects. Buffs, positive effects, and debuffs, negative effects apply to them. You can remove debuffs by cleansing them. The Buhru allies in your party have a cleanse ability. You can also consume a cleansing potion if available. Okay, so got it. And of course we have a new ability. Let's take a look at it. Healing Mist, yep. It heals all allies, yep. We don't need that at the moment. I would do this, I mean, might as well since we have one tentacle. It's gonna kill this guy, I assume. Oh, we were able to strike 2 people twice, okay. Let's do the cleanse ability on... Okay.
Goddess bless you.
There we go. And let's take out the squatter, they have more health. And we'll just do a instant move to kill you.
I was just getting started.
We got some gold and more white essence. Ooh, just almost enough to actually level up. Oh, that's cool. So we got a lore right here and the treasure chest over here. What will we get? Ring of Resolve, Weighted Brace Idol, 2 Sapphire Dust, Wolf Scrap, White Essence, and more gold. Interessante. Let's get the vase first if I can. There we go. Now let's read this lore a bit. The Visionary 2 of 3. Diary. Passage to the Shadow Isles is proving expensive. Bilgewater sailors do not willingly approach its shores. Treasure hunters traveling to the Isles instead pay for passage to supply stations near the archipelago. They bring their own small skiffs and use those to navigate through the black mists to Isles themselves. I have been forced to adopt the same process and to pay treasure hunter rates. This ship which brought me to the supply station, the Daring Darling they call it, cost me more than what I made on my last commission in Demacia. I think it's Demacia. It's almost like America but with the DE instead of... Yeah. I wonder what place that is in League of Legends. I have no idea. Anyway, I'm spending a week docked here at the inn, teaching myself to sail a small skiff. It's grueling work, and nearly too much for my sheltered frame. But at least it's offering me some unusual views. Trying to keep my hopes up high. All will go well. That's the attitude to have. Alrighty then. Let's take a look at our equipment because we do have something new, I assume. It's nothing here. Inventory. Let's see. Ring of Resolve. It's a level 3 item, so I assume you have to have your character at level 3 to actually use a level 3 accessory. Potions, it doesn't matter. I think we also had a mana crystal, yeah. Used for enchanting, okay. Alright. Alright then. Now we go to the other way. That looks like a fight. Bring it on.
They will learn or they will die.
Says that immediately one of our characters gets punched. We will be punching somebody. We'll be punching one of the squatters. They're both squatters, it doesn't matter actually. Oh damn, got 2 bleeds. I would say let's heal her of her bleeds. Let's do double damage on this guy. Cleanse. Bam. Tentacle smack his shit.
I was just getting started.
Let's get rid of one of the squatters so we don't get a possible another set of bleeds. And then we will heal our homie who's bleeding. And with her, we're going to... 33 damage is not really needed. It doesn't matter. We'll do it. Ow, cause bleed, damn it. What else heal her? I know it's not gonna matter, but... Oh, we got Merc Wolf hide scraps. Common scraps of leather from Merc Wolves, used for enchanting. Okay, so that's the actual full description. And now we'll level up to level 3. Let's see. Ability upgrades unlocked. Ability upgrades unlocked. Can activate upgrades for Illaoi in abilities menu. Interesting. And for level 3, our health increases by 10, our stamina increases by 1, our attack by 1, our defense and magic defense both increase by 1. Okay. That's actually good. Let's collect these, and then we'll take a look at the menu. Because we have this now unlocked. Yes, we will watch not watch a tutorial. It's more like reading a tutorial. Champions have a unique set of abilities used in combat, encounters, and exploration. Abilities used in combat will display mana cost, target count, and casting speed. Instant passive and lane abilities can be upgraded using upgrade points. Selecting any of these will open up the upgrade menu. New abilities will be unlocked as a champion levels up, increasing the breadth of combat strategies over time. Active dungeon abilities are only used while exploring. These do not have a mana cost and will trigger a combat encounter when they hit an enemy target. Triggering a combat encounter with a dungeon ability will have various benefits based on the champion chosen. Some will even apply debuffs to the enemies at the start of combat. Passive dungeon abilities will give champions unique exploration skills that can open paths, secrets, and rewards. Be creative with each champion's tool set to successfully navigate the world and its dangers. Okay then. So what is our second ability? Passive, Buhru Scholar, Illaoi can yeah, okay, so we did read that one. Yeah, the fight can read her people's cultural stuff and machinery and devices. Of course, we have the Tentacle Slam. So these can't be upgraded. These not at all. We can get 3 different ultimates. Interesting. Of course, we have a passive. Prophet of an Elder God. Spawns a tentacle every 3 turns. Tentacles deal 1.7 damage to a random enemy on each of Illaoi's turns for 5 turns. Max of 5 tentacles possible. Oh, we can actually... we have another tutorial. Interesting. Ability upgrades can be activated while available with available upgrade points. Each active upgrade will apply an additive effect that will alter the characteristics of an ability. Upgrades are broken up into tiers, which are unlocked progressively as a champion levels up. Each tier consists of 2 ability upgrades. Only 1 upgrade per tier can be active at a time. When an upgrade in a tier is active, the following tier will become powered up, allowing further upgrades to become activated. You may disable an upgrade at any time to return a point back to the pool. Disabling an upgrade in a lower tier will disable all other upgrades in a higher tiers, since they will no longer be powered up. Okay, that makes sense, because that makes it that you have to watch out, so you have to choose which one. So we can easily upgrade the Prophet of the Elder God. We could also probably upgrade Tentacle Smash, Tentacle Barrier, and all the other ones. Let's see. I'll read out the upgrades for all of them, and then I'll probably decide which one I'll upgrade off screen real quick, and then I'll show that. So for the Tentacle Smash, we can get Tentacle Slam 1A, which increases the number of tentacles spawned to 2 instead of 1. And then Tentacle Slam 1B increases tentacle spawn chance to 100%. So both of them are actually quite equally useful, because one allows you to possibly get 2, but the other one gives you a guaranteed chance. So that they're both actually quite useful. For the barrier, 1A gives us increased physical damage reduction to an additional 10%, so 50% for physical, and then 50% for magic. Okay, so it depends on which one you think you're going to get attacked more. Right now, honestly, if we did upgrade the barrier, it would probably be physical, because all of them are punching us. Passive-wise, 1A, tentacles spawn every 2 turns instead of every 3. And the other one, 1B, increases max tentacles to 6 from the 5 originally from. So both these upgrades are actually quite useful if you think about them. For this one, 1A, increase cast time to long, but increases base healing to 64. So basically, the automatic healing thing will make it so it's in the long lane, making it longer to heal, but it will give us a lot more health in return. I'm not a math guy, but I'm pretty sure that's at least over 15 points of health from the original version, I think. Anyway, 1B has a 50% chance to spawn a tentacle. So this will give us another way to get more tentacles on the map, or in the battle. For this one, 1A, consume a tentacle to deal an additional 9 damage. And then this one reduces mana cost by 32%. Honestly, both of them are actually probably very powerful, to be honest. Though this one will get rid of a tentacle. It does give us more damage to our output. This one, though, reduces the mana, and since we only have so much mana, this also might be the better choice for that one. Healing Mist 1A reduces mana cost by 50%, which would make it 10, I believe. I think MP is mana points. And then 1B heals each target for an additional 3 health. So that makes it to heal all allies for 44 health. Honestly, of these two, I think Healing Mist 1A is better, because yes, 3 health points is 3 health points, and you don't have a million health points, but making it so that you can cast the healing thing more often during a single battle is more useful. In my opinion, at the moment at least. Of course, we can easily swap the abilities and upgrades as time goes on, as the tutorial said. But yeah, alright, I'm going to take a moment off screen to think of what I should upgrade with the 1 point we have, and then I'll be right back. Alright, after thinking about it, I'm going to get Tentacle Slam 1B, which increases Tentacle Spawn to 100% for our main regular instant attack. I believe this will be beneficial, since even though it won't be two tentacles, it will guarantee us get a tentacle every time we use this ability, and since it's our instant main ability, it makes sense to me to have it. So, there we go. We have spent our first ability point for Illaoi, and we're making progress even though it's slow. Granted, I think this game's gonna be pretty massive, but once we get all the tutorials done and start pushing through the game, things will pick up very quickly in terms of how fast we get progress through the game. Story-wise, I have no idea how long this game is actually. Probably gonna look it up just to see how long this game is and see how much content this game actually does have. But either way, it looks like there's only is one lore of this area, and there's 2 more treasures, so we don't have to worry about exploring a massive area, since, well, granted, it isn't much of a massive area. And then there's a shrine, which, not sure what that is. We'll definitely see what that is soon enough. And with that, we conclude today's chapter of Ruined King. I hope you all enjoyed the chapter. I certainly did. Until next time, this is Ghost, signing out.